Adventure south of the border, trophy fish to order. Let Mike and Charlie take you there with Adventure south of the border. Mike the Grisson, Charlie too, fishing together cause that's what they do. So come on down, fish the big blue water. Dreams come true, adventure south of the border. Dorado or Marlin's what you got in mind. The Grizz can take you where you're sure to find. If tuna's what you're after or maybe sailfish, the fight of the rooster you don't wanna miss.
Guys, we got a show for you today. You're not gonna believe where I am. I'm actually here in Cancun, and like a little bay. It's kind of incredible here. You can see there's no fishing boats, there's nothing. But I've been fortunate enough to find the king of the sea for tarpon, permit, bonefish, everything you can imagine. We found the man. It's right here, Martin. It's such an honor to be able to fish with you.
Likewise, Mike. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to kill them today.
Okay. Well, we don't kill fish.
We release them.
That's right. We remember we're catch and release here.
That's it.
What are we going to do today?
We're going to start off fishing for some baby tarpon and permit. They like to get really active early in the morning. So as you can see, it's flat calm out there.
Yeah, there's not
so spotting them wouldn't be a problem. Just up to you now whether you're going to catch them or not, you know.
Now you do this all year round down
all year
here,
round,
right?
Yeah. We get baby tarpon year round here. Summer months though is the best time here for permit. Bonefish should be here as well. The tarpon are here in good numbers, and we might get lucky on some snook today as well.
So basically you could come down here and get a grand slam.
Yes.
Almost all year round?
Not all year round. The winter months is more baby tarpon and snook. The summer months is permit and bonefish. So you're here at the right time, buddy.
All right, and we got a great guide, right? You told me he's
Yes.
the best captain in the world.
Yes. His name is Mauricio. He's been guiding here for about 15 years. This guy is the king of the lagoon. So if you want to go fishing, you ask for Mao.
Yeah, well, we're going to find that out if he's as good as you say.
All right.
Today.
Time will tell.
Yeah, well, you know what? I want to go fishing. What about you?
I'm ready for it. We're born ready.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, here we're going to try something new. We've been hearing a lot of stories about it. We're going to fish live crab for permit. As you can see, he's hooking one up, trying not to get pinched. It's just absolutely beautiful. If you can look all the way around us, we're in a hotel area. All these fancy condos and hotels and everything here. It's absolutely incredible. And right out the back door of these hotels, we've got tarpon and permit. It's unbelievable, but it's here in Cancun. And the only guy you can fish with is this guy. And he's having all kind of troubles because he's
Yes, I do.
trying to get it through
these
the...
crabs, they got such a hard shell. It's really hard to.
Oh, look at it. It's working great in the water. I don't know if you can see that at home, but you can see how, look at that. Now, if a permit doesn't eat that, he's not hungry.
Yeah. There's two ways to do it. Sometimes when permit are cruising, when they're coming right at you, you want to cast it ahead of them. You want to intercept them, you know?
Okay.
And then once they get close, you just let it sink, and then you will see it tailing. As soon as your line gets tight, you set the hook. And other ways, if they're really shallow water, you'll see them tailing, which means, you know, they're diving down and they're feeding. Just cast it right on top of them.
How long is normally your cast?
For permit, I would say at least about 50 feet.
50 feet, so it's a long cast.
Yes. You don't want to spook them, because when they get too close to the boat, when they see the boat or they sense something is going on, adios amigo. They're gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Now,
the spookiest fish in this lagoon.
well, they're one of the hardest fish to catch, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yes.
So to catch one of them is like catching a real trophy.
Oh yeah.
To be able to do that.
Absolutely. And
Hey.
today we're going to do it.
Okay, well, now the tarpon, do you do the same, intercepting, throwing?
Now tarpon, when you see them rolling, you just cast right on top of them. Start jigging it, or depending on what you're using, what kind of lure you're using. But you just keep on moving it, keep on moving it. Usually on a tarpon bite, you feel like 2 little hits. As soon as you feel that, you set the hook once or twice. Once you get the fish on, fight it with the rod up. Okay, don't fight it like it's a little bass, no. We're fighting tarpon here, okay?
Yeah.
It's a strong fish. What they will do though is they will start running and they jump a lot. This is normally how you lose it, okay? You lose more than you land.
Yeah.
They say if you can land 1 fish out of 10 you hook, you're doing okay. The key point is though, every time the fish jumps, you quickly gotta go down with the rod. You gotta give it slack.
So you bow.
Yes, we call it bow to the king. Tarpon is called a silver king. Every
Yes.
time the king jumps, you bow to the king. As soon as the fish is back in the water,
Bring it
press
back,
it
up again.
That's it.
Now, you know, I fish big game. Charles and I are big game fishermen. I mean, big game.
Right.
We normally don't fish for anything that's like under 80 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're fighting one of these little guys, well, they're sports fish. I mean, they're great. And the thing is, you're using 10-pound tests. So if you ration it out, it's big game fishing
It is.
in the same. Now, when you got it and he's running, do you do the same as you do big game? Bring it in,
Yes.
bring it in.
Exactly.
So you use the same technique to land
Absolutely.
him.
Yeah, you need the rod to get your lifting power. That's how you tire the fish out. Permit?
Mike, permit.
Permit.
Yes.
You cast, Mike.
All right, well, how far out is it? I didn't see
You
it.
see that water over there?
Well, I see water everywhere.
Yeah, the nervous water. Kind of like the weird. It's about 60 feet behind the boat, Mike.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect. Right there. Let's see if he takes it.
Really faster, Mike. Really faster.
Yeah,
really
really.
faster. Stop.
Enough
I'm gonna
that
have to change reels, I'll tell you that.
Enough that you feel it. But that's, did you change that to a right-hand retrieve, or
No, I didn't change it, it was like this.
do you want it on the other side?
Well, after I catch this fish.
Okay.
30 feet, 12
Yes.
o'clock.
12. Really faster. Rest. Okay, perfect.
All right, cast.
Is it a shark?
Yeah.
I got too much wind. man, isn't this just absolutely beautiful? We're going back here into the mangroves and the estuaries. I mean, we can see fish. The water's crystal clear. We're seeing tarpon. We're seeing barracuda. We're seeing snapper. We're seeing a really big stingray. And it's just beautiful, the wildlife and everything back here. It's pure. Don't see another boat. You don't see papers. You don't see cans. You don't see plastic bags. I mean, it's just really beautiful. You know, when you come out here and fish with these guys, you got to tell them, take me back into this Stelos where the Grizz went. Because, I mean, it's worth a while. If you don't catch a fish, it's just worth seeing this. It's beautiful. There's few places in the world that still has this kind of beauty left. See giant nest of termites, drywood termites, you see. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. So just enjoy the view. Yeah.
Stop. Forward. Yes, no?
No. There. Yeah, I got a fish on. I got my first tarpon on. Here he is.
Is it the tarpon there?
I got a tarpon. There he is. Don't jump. Oh,
It's a barracuda, man.
Oh, come on. Don't go back in
It's
there.
a barracuda.
It's a barracuda?
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's a barracuda, but it's fun anyway on this light tackle. We're using 10-pound test. That's what these guys use. And I got a barracuda. There he is. Well, my first fish today in Cancun, and it's a barracuda.
Oh, he swallowed that pretty good. Oh no, he didn't.
No, I'm just looking for a clip. Oh, you got him. Here, let's put him back over here. There he goes, little barracuda. Go home. Thank you.
Fish on board.
Well, we got one, so we're not skunked anyway today. Barracuda. You know, when you catch barracuda or anything like that, especially billfish, always check your line that they don't do any damage to your leader. And it's a little snapper. Got a little snapper on. Little bitty guy. Well, I got two fish now. He's a pretty little snapper. Look at him. He looks like he got war paint on him.
Yeah.
Well, we got another barracuda. We haven't got that tarpon hookup we want, but we're having fun catching barracuda. Anything you catch is fun. He just went under the boat and came off. Well, we got that barracuda broke me off. Sharp teeth. Look at that. Permit.
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, right at the boat. I don't know what it is, but he's really strong and he's really fighting. Oh, he's coming up right now. He's coming up. Look at him. It's a nice weak fish, spotted sea trout. Look at that. Isn't that a nice fish? Boy, he sure is, and he hit a bucktail. Well, I'm catching everything except what I'm supposed to. Let's get this guy in. Oh, he's a heavy old booger. That's for sure. Yeah, isn't he a beautiful fish?
Look at that, something ate his tail, see that?
Yeah. That tells you there's something bigger than him.
Oh, yeah.
Or has a bigger stomach. I mean, look at that, bigger eyes to do that. Well, let's get this guy. Oh, he's a heavy old booger. That's for sure. That tells you there's something bigger than him.
Oh, yeah.
Or has a bigger stomach. I mean, look at that, bigger eyes to do that. Well, let's get this guy. Now, this is a good eating fish. Are you guys gonna want to keep this, or are we gonna let him go? That's good. We'll let this guy go. Look at that. Well, he deserves to live because he got his tail eaten off and he got caught by the grizz, so. Let's go, guy.
Off you go.
There he goes, and he's a happy camper, and me too. I mean, he hit a little jig. Guys, you know, you think you need all this big fancy equipment to catch snook and tarpon and permit. If you look what I'm using, we're using ultralight tackle. We got 10-pound test on. We've got a Mr. Twister lure on with the little jug. Look at him jumping. He's a nice fish. Look at him jump. So we got to keep him out of there. You know what I try to do, instead of, you know, playing the drag on the reel, using your hand to kind of control it. That way you're not wasting time. Look at him, here he is. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Just a beautiful fish. You want to tail him for me, or?
Sure, I can do that.
Get him up. What a nice fish that is. Now that's a nice snook. Come on, baby, you're gonna go back home. What a nice fish. Well, thank you. That's really a nice one.
Awesome.
I mean, you know, something to be proud of.
Look how he inhaled that. It's
Yeah.
well inside.
So that's what I'm saying. You can use light tackle and, you know.
You want my pliers?
Yeah, I think
get him
we're
out of
gonna
there.
have to get him. Well, I'll hold him and you get him. Let me put this back over there, no? Ain't that a nice fish? Cancun snook. It's just great. Really, let me turn him over here. We can get a better look at him. He's going back home. We're surely not going to do any damage to him. So
Got him.
we're gonna let him go back home. Guy, thank you for such a wonderful fight. Thank you guys for the fish.
Welcome. Beauty.
Let's let him go home.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, let's let him go home.
Let's try to revive him a little bit.
Yeah. Get back over there and get us some more. That's a boy. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Nice fish, Mike. Awesome.
Thanks,
Good size
Cap.
snook.
Yeah, nice snook.
Catch and release.
Catch and release, that's what it's all about. I still want my tarpon.
We'll get there, Mike.
You're
we'll
getting
get there.
everything but the tarpon.
We'll get there. We'll
Okay,
get there.
okay.
Listen, I told you before, the tarpon is the easy one. Now we got to get a permit or a bonefish, and then we can go do a slam today, you know?
Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something to get
You got to
slamming
think
one day?
positive here, you know? It's going to happen.
Yeah,
You'll see.
Everything
You got my
happens.
word.
yeah. He says we can't go back until we do it, so I mean we better do it. Or I'm gonna lose weight and I'll be here dying of hunger, and sleeping here. All right, well let's go back fishing. What do you got up there?
I think it's another snook, Mike.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Boy, isn't it fun on that
Oh
light
yeah,
tackle?
there he is. Look at him jump. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Nice fish. Which side of the boat you gonna land him on, buddy?
Right over here.
Okay. All right. I'll lip him out.
You want to lift him out?
Yeah, I'll
All
get.
right. There you go. And that same little.
What the fuck, Mike?
Monday.
Cuidado con la.
Con anzuelos, yeah.
Nice hookup this time, not too deep.
Yeah, you didn't get him deep at all. I mean,
No.
look at that right there on the side.
Look how
I mean, he couldn't take much more. And that, no. I just started today.
You just started today, right? Well, I got news for you. It's fishing, not always catching.
Yeah.
But today we're catching them, so I'm happy, you're happy. Check it out. There we go.
Good. Good fish.
Yes, nice one.
Good
And again,
copy.
check it out. This
Yeah.
little
Yeah, a
little worm, Mr.
I mean,
Twister.
that's even like for catching bluegill.
Yeah, you see
He's
that?
catching that.
The snook over here, they love it.
Guys, another thing I want to tell you before you start thinking bad of me, I'm not trying to do strip tease or anything like that, but my favorite shorts that I have been wearing probably for 5 years decided to fall apart. So I'm not trying to give you leg shots. I'm not trying to show you my boxers. It's just what happened today. I didn't bring an extra pair of clothes. Yeah, it's a honey hole. Now we got another snook. Come on, guys. Don't go under the boat.
Very
Come back
rare
up.
to just have one snook in one area. There's usually a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, well, and they sure are fun to catch.
Oh yeah.
Boy, he was just barely hooked too.
Yep.
A nice fish. Thank you. Bye-bye. I got me a, that was great. Another one. All right, I got a tarpon on. He promised me one and I got it. Now it's my job to get it to the boat. You know, it just doesn't get any better than that. Look at him right there. Isn't he beautiful? Yeah, look at that.
Awesome.
Yes, he is. He's my baby. Don't go under the boat. I don't want you touching my line on the boat. Okay, let's get him on and get some pictures of this guy because he's not hooked that good.
Oh, no.
That's the thing about those tarpon. Their membranes on the side of their mouth are so thin. But, dun 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 dun. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. There's a baby tarpon. Is this about the average size?
No, this is a little one, this one. We get them
Oh.
bigger. We get some bigger ones later.
Okay, well, we did what we had to do.
Yes, sir.
So let's get a picture of this guy and turn him loose. I'm really happy to.
So usually what I do is you give him a little squeeze in the tail before you let him go. Look what happens. So he swims off. He's good. Awesome, Mike. Good
Yeah.
job, man. Congratulations.
We did it.
Yes, you
We
did.
got that tarpon we were after. I mean, we
I had
caught
fun.
fish. I had a great time. I want to thank you so much for inviting us down here to Cancun.
Thank you very much for coming.
It was
my pleasure.
absolutely wonderful. We have to come back another day.
Gotta do it all over again.
Yeah, I can't wait. So, but you know, we caught snook, we caught tarpon, we caught sea trout,
Sea trout.
speckled trout, or weak fish, whatever you want to call it.
And a lot of barracudas.
Now, we want to thank you. You can go and find out about fishing the same way we do. Why don't you give us your website so that people can go to it?
Sure, it's called CancunTarponFishing.com. And you can find us on Facebook as well. We're on Twitter. Just check it out and you'll find all the information you need to know.
Or you can just write us, you know, or go to ASOB online or anything. We can put you right in touch with it. It's really worth your while. Like I said before, Cancun is a wonderful, wonderful place. I mean, it's everything there for the whole family. And for us, there's fishing. Well, I just got one more thing to say. Oh, we got to say thank you to our great captain. He got us in all these fish. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be possible. So he stayed with us and helped us. But I just got one thing more to say now, and that's what I'm gonna say. We'll see you same time, same channel, and we'll go fishing.
time.